Hey, I'm back. This is the next part of my mental health series. We're going to talk about this political environment in past political trauma. Yeah, when they talk about this, is like reaction. And I'm tell you where this came from. Um, as you know, this year is going to be a hot topic, button election year. You got Republicans, Democrats, and everybody's really wild on way extremes on both sides of things. I mean, I've seen people argue. Thank you, nobody's fist fight, but I've seen some pretty loud arguments over who would side they own, or some long, usually a 5 or 6 minute discussion turn to 2 hours a couple of times, of people that really don't even see each other, who I both know. It happened 2 different times about less than a week apart from each other. And that being said, you think that'd be it, but then the other day, I have a bike ride group I do on Monday evenings, and we're out in the ride. Now, I live in the city of Detroit, but I ride out usually north of the city and suburbs, Oakland County. Actually, I'd be all over the place. Heck, sometimes I'd be in Flint, I've done Ann Arbor. I done rode in Pittsburgh, Cleveland before. So, I get out some. So we're out here riding, and I'm pretty cool. You talk to me, we ride, we say, hey, I wave at you, they come outside, neighbors come outside and watch us. You don't have more than about more than usually two other people with me, usually somebody outside waving or watching. And ain't like I see several groups of other bikes sometimes ride on different routes, so I'm out leading the group or riding the group. Well, this particular Monday, we was out in Oakland County, in case you guys are wondering, like basically 14-mile road Evergreen area. So basically Birmingham, just a little north of Beverly Hills, just a little north of the city of Southfield border. And we're going down, a road, and I get that GPS sometimes, I lose direction, and I was not trying to go back to the main road off 14-mile Evergreen yet. I was going down to get close as I can without having to take much of the road as my route was set up. And I made a quick U-turn down the side street, and this was probably shot. I know this was shot on live video on Instagram. You can look it back at the Monday ride video on my IG page, Chuck03734, for more context of it. But literally, one of the guys I've known him for years, and I don't like the guy, but I ain't gonna lie, he threw me off that day, big time. I'm probably to the point now to getting over my own little traumatic experience dealing with this whole political environment, people reactions, and stuff. Well, this what happened. He waves at me, and he say, hey, where you from? I say, Detroit. Instantly, as soon as I say Detroit, the guy behind me riding, he's reaction like, don't tell me Detroit, man. They gonna stereotype you. And he's just like, he's talking about, man, they don't think about that. They gonna say what they gonna think. They gonna think this, say this, dude. They gonna react to this. They gonna react to you in some sort of way. Don't say you from Detroit. I'm just like, what the heck? And it's like, two things. I am not racist. Now, some people might say at the start of this video, I'm going to say something you didn't know at the gym today. I express as saying is, no, I just can't act like I'm from the so-called stereotypical hood man. I can't act that part out very well. It's not me. So, yeah, whatever. But back to the point of this video. So he goes, get this whole rampage, and we going back and forth about 45 seconds to a minute. And I be telling him point blank, I'm not worried about telling him Detroit. I'm not worried about what he gonna think or say. The guy, it wasn't like we got called by the police who followed us and arrested us out of there. No, this was like no nightmare of nothing like that. It was his reaction that was like shocking. And I'll tell you why I said that. This guy is in his 60s, and he actually has traveled to several different countries on at least 3 different continents. So they're like, he's been around other cultures, other people. So him to react like that, totally to me, shocked the heck out of me. It was like I couldn't process it in mind. I would expect that if I took some teenager from Detroit and said, okay, here we go, we out in West Bloomfield. He ain't putting in with his basically much cross 8-mile road. I mean, he might get out the 10-mile road, 12-mile road, and all of a sudden he sees a whole different life and culture out there. He's some guy saying hi to him. He's thinking automatically, hey, he's some racist white guy that wants to come after me, blah, 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 blah. I can totally understand his reaction because he's not seeing or know. But this guy just said that considering he done been more places than I hope I can get to travel as much as you do. But I'm saying at this point, he's got me beat by 10,000 miles. Oh, shoot, I can probably say hundreds of thousands of miles. 5 miles he probably accumulated doing all this stuff. just the idea that he doesn't, the concept that he actually in the reaction, like, it's like a trauma of like dealing with race or trauma. They assume because he's white, there's some like trigger went off and say, oh, he's white, he's going to say this about me, react this way to me automatically. You know, Martin Luther King says not the skin color of the person, but content of the character. Well, in that case, I don't think he gave the guy a chance to even content the character. He's just basically saying hi to us. He asked where you from. I mean, what you think? Now, if you called the police coming in later, then yeah, then this would have been a whole different video. Then I know it would have been up. Okay. But you have to give people a fair chance to be themselves. What I'm saying is, you just said, because you said a simple say hi. And I've seen this happen. People getting into some sideline conversations. Just, you gotta, don't assume because you assume. Just because there's certain skin color. Just to say, this is actually reverse than normally you would think this be. Because it just doesn't make sense. That should we know better. You know, I'm around people, yeah. And it's funny because one of the groups we ride with, he doesn't ride with us often that much at all. I still do, at least part-time, because I'm doing other stuff. And yes, the guy is a straight-up Trump supporter. And I know they don't agree with politics, but I can look beyond that. It's politics. Now, we know about Trump racism and all that, but he's not that way. I promise you that. The dude sat down and talked to me for more than 2 hours on 2 different occasions. So he's not, you know, but they assume he's racist. I tell you, if he is, I'd be shocked. I don't think he is. I ain't shown no sign of that being racist. I'm sure, yes, he's going to probably see this video. And I don't understand that people assume that. Now, just because you believe in political don't mean you have to believe in everything the person stands for politically. He may just like his policy. I assume it's going to be on pretty much his gun policies, and I think I remember specifically his personal responsibility policies is what it says, but that could be argued another day. I'm not here to argue political points today or make that. I'm just saying is you jump and assume somebody's character because you saw, hey, I'm black, he's white, I'm in his neighborhood, he said hi to me, and I tell him I'm front. He's going to think I'm just the worst thing ever. I say I'm front. Now, I'm on the defense saying, like, oh, my goodness, he knows we're front. He's going to think we're no good. He's going, and if he does, he doesn't, so what? He might just be on high being friendly. And we out there minding our business riding a bike. We're not doing nothing crazy. We're not running across people's grass. And there's deer out there. We weren't throwing stuff at deer. You know, we weren't harassing people. We wasn't eating and drinking and dropping garbage on people's yards. So, yeah. So we actually showing a good side of being from Detroit. The bad rep we get. And it's like, if you're ashamed where you're from, I don't know what to do for you. That tells me that may be something inside of you. I'm just saying. I'm sure he might see this video. I really think he needs to see this, and I get it. He's going to probably have something to say to me about it. And he might going to say I took it way out behind what he did, but this had to be expressed this way. What I'm saying is, it's like, if you're going to assume, and this for anybody, you look at a person, assume anything about them. They think, I'm like, example, I play basketball, and I'm 50 years old, plus. You forgot my dad's age, just check my profile out, you'll figure it out, do the math. I don't, blah, 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 blah. Not the point here. They think, hey, I'm 250 plus pounds, okay, this guy is, he probably knows how to play, but he's probably slow and old and can't down the court, he can't dribble. I can dribble him the ball very well, make good passes. I admit, though, my last time I played, my shot wasn't all the way there. But doggone it, they knew I can really play. Locking down guys and scoring, yeah. You look at a guy, assume they can't do. You look at a man or woman, you assume they can't do or be, or it's going to be because the way you look at them. You never know. You might get the shock of your life. And we also have to stop thinking the worst of each other. Because if we don't stop thinking the worst of each other, when we hurt each other, we will never, listen to me, never, ever, ever give anybody a chance to show who their best is. And they should show you their worst, and you give them a chance. I don't care, black, white, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Chinese, Japanese, heck, whether you're from the Middle East, where you from in South America, where you come with a doggone Arctic or Antarctica. Shoot, both in different opposite poles. You got to give people a fair chance to be who they are, and just don't look at them and jump to conclusions. This is life, not jumping NFL pass routes.